Today we are here to present another Mysteries of Ashcroft. Today's episode is about the shack behind the cabin. The shack behind the cabin is the location at. The shack behind the cabin was first discovered at. Your question may be, what is the shack? Well, the shack is a small little area with a couple of pop cans and a blanket on the ground. That's what the shack is. Nobody knows where it has come from, but how it got there is a mystery to this day. We still have teams exploring that as we speak. The description of the anomaly is it's behind a small wooden cabin. It's about 1 meter wide with pop cans everywhere and a blanket. I'm going to show you of the first ever footage of the people finding the shack behind the cabin.
Finding Bigfoot. Today we're going to be finding something. I don't know. Probably not Bigfoot.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep, guys.
Is this a continuation of Frogman documentary?
He lived here. This was his first cabin where he did all of his killings.
So is it now?
It's called the stabbing cabin because he stabbed all of his victims.
Yeah, I understand that.
Floorboards.
So are you like one of the survivor victims?
I'm a Frogman historian, actually.
Actually?
Yes.
You actually got a historian
Frogman
here.
historian, yes.
All right. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel. Well, you see, Origin Legends says that Frogman actually raped people in this place. Because I was one of them, nigga. I was one of them.
Hey, watch out, guys. He's gonna destroy your
Yeah,
bottle.
he's about to break it. He's about to break it.
Okay, James.
Go ahead.
Hurry up! I have to grab it.
What was that for? We'll never know.
There's like pop back there. There's like whole 2 liters of pop.
What?
There's
Oh,
a couple
shit,
of 2
okay.
liters. So... Look at that shit. Oh.
This is definitely someone's pulled out. This is definitely someone.
Dude, Waylon, Zach, this is a homeless man's den. Look at this couple. There's even a blanket.
There's gotta be something here, bro.
There's a ratty blanket.
Guys.
Seconds later, the video ended. This was the first ever recorded counter of the shack behind the cabin. The question is, what is its purpose? The very first theory we've ever heard or came up with as a group was Frogman's secret house. I have multiple interviews claiming that people think it actually is a secret house. Let me roll the interviews now.
All right. So, what is your opinion on the shack, the little homeless house behind the cabin?
My good friend Fraden's from the road up by Kenosha. He actually knows about that place because he's an actual Frogman historian. Now, it's rumored that Frogman actually lived in that cabin from 1845 to 1960-77. So we can all gather the information that place is probably haunted by Frogman's dead wife, which he murdered in 1822.
So, what is your opinion on the findings we found behind the cabin?
So, basically, I'm just thinking that's some random ass homeless dude fucking taking a shit in his sleep. But, basically, back in 1977, as my good friend Randolph Enns over there has previously stated, is that in that cabin, when they did get murdered, he also murdered his wife, and he also left their corpses out. The reason he's called Frogman, little notice, he leaves their corpses out so that flies and maggots will amalgamate, so we can eat them like a frog. So, basically.
So, is that all you got to say about it?
For now, yes.
The second biggest theory is it's the Morgan of Kamloops. What is the Morgan of Kamloops? Well, Morgan of Kamloops is a big, thick lad that is known as Anomaly 7772, and also looks like this. The Morgan of Kamloops is one of the most dangerous anomalies we have in the Foundation. Our second biggest theory comes to when people think it's the Morgan of Kamloops all along. Here, I shall roll the interviews.
What do you think is behind that cabin?
Party people.
I don't know. Was it just all those bottles and shit?
Yeah.
Could be Frogman. It's a very supportive theory. What I think Morgan of Kamloops is making his move. He said he was gonna be here next year. I think he's hiding behind there. You know, he's a fat motherfucker. You know, he likes his food. But I don't know. I think it's Morgan of Kamloops.
Is that all?
No. Either that or my dad.
We have one more interview to do with a bystander that we have found that was right beside the anomaly when it struck.
What do you think is behind the cabin?
A homeless shack.
Is that all you think it is? You think it's Frogman?
Could be. Or it could be a crack addict.
A crack addict. I never heard that one yet. So is there any reason why? Are you like intrigued by it at all, or are you just a civilian, you think?
Civilian.
You just,
I have no part in it. No
So
connection to it.
so what's your opinion on people that believe in it's Frogman and why people are obsessed with this?
It's valid.
You think it's worth
He's
looking
basically
into?
homeless, so
All right, so you think it's worth looking into?
yes.
This is the conclusion of our research period. We shall continue to research more and more about this anomaly. We wish to hear from your thoughts and concerns. At the end of this video, we're going to listen to the tour of the anomaly itself.
All right, we're gonna go investigate the actual thing so you guys can see it.
Okay, so we are in a fucked up town. As you see, this is some weird ass shit, alright? So here we have some dude's toilet paper. I don't know what he was doing back here. You know, he could have been doing like funny things. We have his whole supply of food that is weirdly half empty. Well, half of it's just gone. And then if you look over here, we got some fucking, I don't even know, white shit all in the tree, which just makes it more fucked up. And as you come over here, you have rocks. I'm just kidding. You come over here, there's a blanket. Who leaves a blanket in the park? With shit. What the? With stuff all inside the blanket. Like, dude, I'm gonna be honest. That is probably his poo. That is probably his poo. So what you're seeing right there is a hobo's feces all inside a blanket. And we look over there, we see rocks, dead kids. Rumors say it's a Trailer Park Jesus' stuff here. Only a few people understand what that means. Trailer Park Jesus. This is the end of our documentary about the fucked up homeless place.
Is that all?
Hey, want to see something cool?
All right. So say your name and signing off.
My name is Cedric Duth Highsmith, Duke University.
Signing off.
Signing off.
I am Professor Jack.
Signing
My
off.
last
too?
name is Migoff. Good night.